last one of the evening. Just to actually show you how calm it is, just to listen to the birds, guys. Show you the beautiful sky over in this direction. But the sun's actually gone down now, but the beautiful clouds around. And you've got these little girls running around the actual fields as well. And it's just the most beautiful time of the evening now. Look at the, I don't know where you can pick out the clouds ahead there. Just some beautiful colours around now. It's just a shame now we're getting so close to the car that we can't actually see around too much because there's a lot of trees, as you can appreciate. But Teddy says, come on, Daddy says, I'm waiting for my dinner here. But I thought I'd just give you a last glance. It's just like a mill pool out there this evening, guys. Deanna, how you doing? Great to see you. Like I say, only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes and we'll be gone. But I just wanted to check in. Angela, how you doing? Great to see you too. Only a quick broadcast, guys. We literally, where the lock is ahead here, there's a few people out for their evening walk, but I'm getting eaten alive as well. There's loads of midges around. No sound. Oh my. Can somebody, Angela, Deanna, sound is fine for me. Oh, thank God. Jeez, you got me panicking there, Deanna, because I'm on good reception. Usually we're getting pretty close to the actual lock now, so usually my reception is pretty good around here. Got me. It's working now. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, I think it was working before, and as far as I'm aware, like with other people, turn it up. Oh my God, I'm getting eaten alive, guys. The amount of midges around. You're back at the lock. It's gorgeous. Angela, yeah, this is a different lock from where I was broadcasting from earlier. Basically, that was the end. This is our turnaround. So this is the second lock in this type. Oh, that's no problem, Jason. Jason, you're grand, my friend. You're grand. So we're losing that sky now because we're heading amongst the actual trees now. But it was a beautiful sky, and you've got the sheep around in the field at the side here. And it's just a great, Mr. Rehab. You're being attacked by midgets. Yeah, midgets, exactly. Yeah. Oh, my. Any advice for heartbreak? Oh, I've had that in my younger days, Jason. Believe me, my girlfriend just left me, and you always seem so happy, Jason. We have to move on with life, my friend. It's always so sad at the time, but I'm sure you'll get over it. There's many more fish in the sea, my friend. Believe me, there's many more fish in the sea. Was just watching your broadcast from earlier. Scary to hear about what almost happened to your car. Glad it's yeah, Deanna, it was. And you know, I didn't even mention it. I forgot to even mention it. But if you look on the phone I've actually got at the minute, what I've got one of them flip over carriers which I carry my phone in. And what I've got my bank cards and everything in there. And being as I was heading up to the woods where I never see anybody around before, I just took the cover off with my cards in, and I didn't forgot to even mention that on my last. But I threw that into the center pocket where I actually where the basically, well, I don't have an handbrake on it because it's all like electronic, but you got like one of them pull over jaw things, and you know what I mean, where you store all your rubbish and everything in. I threw it in there, not even thinking something like that could happen. But I didn't realize till basically when I got home, and I thought, oh, I need to put my phone back in, and I'd left it in there. Tonight I've actually carried it in my bag at the side, but my God, it just shows you. Find friends, talk to people, try to talk, think about the rest of your life. Exactly, Jason. You're still very young, my friend. If I told you how many times I've been engaged and due to get married, then you'd actually know, you'd be more happy, believe me. Believe me, I'm an ex-forces man, so let's not go down that. But yeah, too many fish, not enough fishermen. Exactly, yeah. Lots of fish out there. Good advice, thank you. Jason, Deanna is one of the nicest people on here. Please follow her because she's just an awesome person. So this is the real Brenda. Hey, Brenda, the real Brenda. Well, I sponsored you. It didn't show up. Oh, Ahmed, no, it didn't show up, my friend. I'll check that out. I do appreciate that. If you did, my friend, you're very, very kind. Brenda, I do appreciate that. I'll have a look when I get back. You're very, very kind. Deanna, thanks, Walt. You're always very kind. Oh, not at all. That's what we try to promote on here. You know, the same as you, Deanna. We're a happy channel. Like, we're lots of friends on here and just trying to build a great community. Indeed, good point, Jason. Exactly. How you doing? But yeah, somebody was asking, I think Jay was in the broadcast earlier on, and being as I'd moved away from the actual lock, he wasn't aware our lock, he basically asked what the gates were, what the actual gates were for. But if Jay pops in, we're walking towards this because we're parked up just at the back of that. Do you have a narrowboat? I don't have one, but I've been on many narrowboats. I used to be in the Boy Scouts, Jason, and my father was the scout leader, actually. And a lot of my holidays when I was growing up were basically on narrowboats, on barges, on boats. And I used to do a lot of fishing and everything as well. Like, so that was me. There was none of this heading out to Spain or heading out to Italy or heading out to Disneyland in Florida. There was none of that growing up. Hi there. There was none of that type, so check on it for me, Brenda. Oh, Brenda, okay, I will do. I appreciate that. You're very, very kind. And I'll check because it comes up in my profile and everything if somebody sponsors. Teddy is off running as you. Teddy says, I'm ready for my dinner, guys. He needs his dinner. That's nice lighting. Isn't it just beautiful, Brenda? It really is. And I took some awesome. I should have really started the broadcast earlier on down here, but there was a few people walking. But there was this beautiful, beautiful reflection of a tree, and it was so, so clear. It was like a mirror. And it was just so wonderful, and I managed to take a few pictures of it, like so. And there was also a heron basically resting on the side of the river, like he was like about 5-6 foot off the top of the water on a branch there. And I got a few pictures of him as well. Come back, Teddy. I know. Brenda. Oh, sorry, I'm calling Brenda now. Teddy, come here. I'm calling Teddy Brenda. Oh, no. Teddy, get here, you. That's we're trying to remember that name which comes up now. Oh, my God, guys, we're getting eaten alive again. I don't know whether you can actually make out. Look at all. Oh, my God. Wow, we've got to get moving. I don't know whether you can actually see them on the screen there. There are literally millions all the way across here, all the way up the river. That many midges that I'm going to be absolutely eaten alive. There's that beautiful sky again, guys. With so many bugs. I know, Deanna, yeah. And they're the ones, because I'm like a magnet as well. I attract them and they bite the hell out of me. I don't know why, my wife or anything like that. Thousands, yeah, millions of them. Absolutely, and that's what it's been like all the way up the river bank. It's just been crazy. But if you look at the height of the river from this point, guys, and then we'll show you what the actual lock is, so you can see the height of the river. Thousands of them, I know. This scope should have been renamed Won't Get Eaten Alive. If you carry a cut lemon, it should deter them. A cut lemon, I remember that. I've actually got a net which I sometimes bring with me as well. I've got a net if I'm up the mountains or anything like that, then we take a net with us as well. But I never heard of that. I've also got all the repellent, but that seems to attract them. Hi there. But basically, this is what's known as for Jay, who was actually in there. Now you can see the different heights in the actual water as you go by. Okay, so you can see it's pretty low there because the gate's actually open on this side. So this is basically the same level as the river running from over that side. And then if we look at the rising, the height of the river on the opposite side of the lock. So basically the lock on this side is stopping this part of the river from flowing down because it's come from basically this level up to that level. Okay, so you can see, so the boat actually pulls into the actual lock here. The gate would actually be closed behind them, okay, and then they would start to open the gates along the bottom here. So the water from this side would then flow into here. It would rise up with the boat inside of it to become the same level as that. They would then open the gates and the boat would then carry on its journey along the river. And that's basically the purpose of the locks, guys, because as you can appreciate, the world is not flat. Although a lot of people tend to think it, the world is not flat, guys. So there is different levels and levels which the rivers actually flow. And like I say, this river is actually 123 miles. It's the second longest river. It's the second longest river in Ireland, guys, after the Shannon, which runs down in County Limerick. But you probably you probably know Deanna as well. But isn't that an awesome sky? Look at them clouds, guys. Look at them beautiful colours. World is most definitely not flat. There you go. Deanna will back me up on that as much as what some people actually think it is. And they think one day they're going to drop off the edge. But oh my God, that cloud is just so beautiful. The sun's obviously gone down now. It's reflecting up into them beautiful clouds. Naomi, a Haps Ugg. Oh my God, I didn't even know there was a Haps Ugg available. That is awesome. I appreciate that, my friend, and a hug back to yourself as well. Oh, there's a new Haps Award. Yeah, I know. I not check that one out. Wow, that is lovely. Ah, thanks, guys. Two Haps hugs and a big hug back, Deanna. Lovely tree. I know, Angie. There's some beautiful tree, but look at the reflection of the actual the clouds and the sunlight behind it. They're just beautiful colours. Ah, it's just wonderful. It's a great time of the evening now, guys. It's what 9:10 here. I finished work and then headed down here as I always do. Still no dinner inside of me, and what do they always say? Your dinner's in the dog. Well, it can't be in my dog because Teddy's with me this evening. So, but this is a beautiful house over to the right as well. Absolutely, I think he's actually a builder who actually owns it, but you can just make it out between the trees there. Lovely sky, worth getting eaten for. Angela, exactly, yeah. Hope that hugs help while you're getting eaten alive by the bugs. I know, Naomi, I am. Totally eaten alive. And you've got these beautiful old walls as well, which are running down the side. This little bridge here, which passes over the actual river. When I first started walking this river, I used to park basically down what's called Milford and then walk up here with I remember some of you probably know my old two dogs which had Socks and Snoop, but when they used to try and come over the bridge, it was so funny. It's a dreadful bridge for like puppers, for dogs to actually get over, because you've got like these little holes. I'll walk you up to it and just actually show you there. So we're only parked on the right here, guys, which is great. We can jump in the car now and head home, as you say. But you've got these beautiful farms around on the edge of the actual river as well, which is just awesome to see. This is the little lane which we actually drive down to here. So gorgeous there. Angela, it is so peaceful as well. You've got some big horsey people. It is basically horsey country. You probably know Ireland, like they always enter a lot of horse races, and you've got a lot of big trainers. Actually, you've got two big trainers which actually have their houses on the side of the river here as you walk down towards Greg the Man. You've got the great and probably the best, one of the best trainers around in Europe, which is Willie Mullins. He trains a lot of the actual big horses which win the likes of Cheltenham and Cheltenham Gold Cup, the Grand National, the Irish Grand National. And oh, sorry, Teddy, you're back, John. Only for a couple of minutes. We're literally back at the car, my friend. But I thought I'd just do a quick broadcast because we had an absolutely beautiful sky. And I thought, I need to show you that beautiful sky, guys. And it's still part of my my HappsWater, as you could say. Then you've got these beautiful farmhouses around like that. I just tell you a little bit about the river so you don't think I've been telling you any porkies. This is basically the River Barrow, as you can see in Milford. It's a complex array of channels where water was used to power a number of mills from the early 18th century. Location of the electrical power source for Carlow Town, the first public lighting system in these islands. So basically Carlow was the first place to actually get lighting systems to get power, and that is the county we're actually in now. Famous people from the area, you won't probably aware of these: John Tyndall, 1820 to 1893, world acclaimed scientist. There you go, Deanna. World acclaimed scientist, climber, was educated at Ballinabrana. That's where my wife was actually born, Ballinabrana, nearby. He invented the light pipe, which paved the way for fiber optics, so important today. He worked on solar chemistry, which also has connotations to this day. Okay, good night from Barcelona. Good night, Angela. Thanks, Walt. Great to see you again. Appreciate it, Angela. What to see and do in the area: angling and bird watching, Carlo's unique granite fencing, industrial archaeology, Rossmore viewing point and dancing board, walking on the towpath and the eye level ridge. And the Barrow navigation, it was, just to give you a little bit on that, guys, the River Barrow is one of the great inland navigation systems of Ireland, connected to the Grand Canal system by the Barrow line. and thus the Shannon navigation system. From the Athy to St Mullins, the river channel was used for navigation via a system of locks, weirs and lateral canals. The Barrow Line was operational between 1785 and 1959 for commercial boating traffic. However, in recent years, the navigation channel has been developed for leisure and tourism boating. For further information on this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I don't think they don't actually tell you on that part there, but it's actually 123 miles long, guys. Listen, I'm going to get back for some dinner, guys, so I appreciate you dropping by. Thanks for the haps hugs, guys. You are all awesome. I'm going to love you and leave you. This is the actual bridge I was telling you about that the doggies don't like traveling over because you've got these holes in between. But we'll wants to go up. This is the beautiful mill along in this direction here, guys. It's just an awesome area, so peaceful, so quiet. And guess what? I'm going out for my dinner. Thanks, and have a great evening. What Naomi? Naomi? That sounded like Miami. Naomi, appreciate you. Deanna, appreciate you. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks a million, guys. We will be back over the weekend. Like I say, on Saturday, we're heading down to see the oldest lighthouse in the world, operational lighthouse there down on the beautiful Wexford, and some beautiful cliffs and beautiful blowholes, and depending on what the sea's like, we should be able to get close, get some good pictures, and hopefully get a good broadcast. Then on Sunday, I'm not quite sure yet because my back's starting to play up again. Do we do mountains or do we go down to Kilkenny Castle? We will make that decision after Saturday anyway, guys. So for the time being, have a beautiful evening. I appreciate your company wherever you are around the world. Take care, stay safe, love to everybody. We will speak to you over the next couple of days. So you know what it is from myself and this little man, because he wants his dinner as well. Have a great evening, and it's a 3, 2, 1, and I'm out of here.